Good evening, everyone. I'm Laura Ingraham. This is the Ingraham Angle. Thank you, as always, for joining us tonight. An African-American small business owner says she was harassed for supporting Trump. She's here to talk about it. Plus, Ingraham Angle continuing legal education? Well, how to deal with pro-Hamas brats. Class is in session. But first, Joe Biden's very bad week. That's the focus of tonight's angle. Behold the power of Bidenomics.
The April jobs report just out, coming in below expectations.
April non-farm payrolls expanded much less than expected, 175,000. We're looking for a number much closer to 250,000.
The unemployment rate ticked up. That was a fairly weak report.
What do they call that again? Joe-mentum?
This progress is part of my vision for an economy that grows from the middle out and the bottom up. And manufacturing is booming. We're cutting the federal deficit. We cut the federal deficit. I've never been more optimistic about our nation's future.
I'd like to call this OLDS, Old Liberal in Denial Syndrome. Now, perhaps his staff can't read, but the U.S. manufacturing sector declined in April. High interest rates will do that. Yeah, this has been a terrible, awful, rotten week for Biden. He and the bipartisan cabal in D.C. are driving us off a debt cliff, and he's still spending.
My administration is investing an additional $9 billion more than ever in the history of America to finally get rid of PFAS chemicals now. To date, this has dedicated over $9 billion to North Carolina alone. $9 billion. It's a new passenger train from Raleigh to Richmond, which, by the way, reduces pollution and takes thousands of vehicles off the road. You may remember that when I was trying to get these bills passed that we talked about, including the veterans bills and the rest, they said we couldn't afford it.
Yeah, and they were right. We can't afford it. As president, he could have been prudent. He could have been smart. Well, maybe not smart. That's pushing it with Joe. But instead, he just kept defense contractors happy with huge spending in Ukraine, and then he borrowed more to satisfy the hard left. Now, at this point, even the corporate press is worried. From The Economist, America's reckless borrowing is a danger to its economy and the world's. Then in Fortune, the $34 trillion U.S. debt is nearly as big as the economy, and there's still no plan to fix it. And this is a kind of fun Friday fact. Under Biden, our debt is increasing $1 trillion every 100 days. Get your mind wrapped around that. And as for Biden's bragging on the deficit, well, that's easily debunked. Yeah, the deficit may be declining, but shockingly, it's still higher than it was during the pandemic. Every week it gets worse and worse. But remember, the president is very optimistic.
We're the United States of America. I mean it. The bottom line. And there's nothing beyond our capacity when we work together. So let's get out and work together and get this done.
Get off my lawn. Well, by the way, that includes moving expensive equipment, lickety-split.
Now we need to move fast, and we are. I'm making sure the shipments start right away. In the next few hours, literally the few hours, we're going to begin sending in equipment to Ukraine for air defense munitions, for artillery, for rocket systems, and armored vehicles.
Impressive. Wow. Except it's just more bad news. The reality, which even the New York Times had to report today, is that the weapons pledged for Ukraine could take months to arrive in numbers big enough to actually strengthen Ukraine's defenses. I'll tell you what this is about. They're already setting the narrative to explain Ukraine's losing this war. Just wait. Money down a rat hole, courtesy of an administration staffed by DEI incompetence. But wait, with Trump stuck in trial, getting hit with gag order fines, surely that is good news for the Biden camp, right?
We're winning every swing state. We're winning every national poll. We're winning. We're not unpopular. I'm unpopular in China. I'm unpopular in some other places where we've taking in hundreds of billions of dollars in taxes and tariffs. They're not, in love with me, but, I love this country. If you want lower costs, higher incomes, and an affordable American dream, then you have no choice but to vote for a gentleman named Donald J. Trump for president.
All right, this has got to kill Alvin Can't Bragg and Matthew Colangelo and Judge Merchan, because this trial is a bust. True, Trump's off the campaign trail a lot, but perhaps, just perhaps, absence has made voters' hearts grow fonder. Plus, most Americans aren't even paying attention to the stupid trial. They know it's all political and are too busy trying to survive in Biden's economy. Now, while the economy in Ukraine and the trial backfire, it's all horrible for Biden, what makes this perhaps the worst week of Biden's presidency are the privileged, America-hating, Hamas-loving protesters on college campuses. More Americans see that the leftists burrowed into our education system have spawned legions of slob protesters living in perpetual grievance whose sole reading consists of whatever's trending on TikTok.
It's hard to speak because of what I've seen last night. It was very, I've never seen anything like it. It literally was like a glimpse into what's actually happening in Gaza. We were attacked by the Zionists.
Fellow protesters with severe allergies to bananas have had bananas thrown at them. Psychological torture. Loud noises you can hear across campus.
This, my friends, is horrible cruelty that the pro-Hamas protesters are facing. It's horrible. Bananas, the new weapon of mass destruction.
Are the students most at fear not the ones who have stood strong for almost a week enduring literal psychological warfare?
Literal psychological warfare. At some point, we have to ask ourselves, is the Trump campaign paying these buffoons to speak?
The University of California is founded on colonialism. It's inherently a violent institution. There needs to be an addressment of U.S. imperialism and its ties to the UC system and how it perpetuates war and violence abroad. Not only abroad, but also here, locally.
I love the masks. Imagine bringing that one home for the holidays. Thanks for having me, but before dinner, we should first acknowledge that your house sits on stolen ground. This is a nightmare for Biden, and the biggest die-hard never-Trumpers are conceding as much. Columnist David Brooks sees Trump the sequel if Democrats don't do more against the protesters. And on the issues that matter most to the voters, look, on top of all this, Biden is just getting creamed.
The economy, Trump leads. Immigration, Trump leads. Foreign conflicts, Trump leads. And even on preserving democracy, which has obviously been a focal point of the Joe Biden campaign, he only leads on this issue by 4 points. So abortion being in the news is something that Joe Biden wants because it's the issue that he runs most ahead of Donald Trump on.
I don't know if that guy will ever work again at CNN after that report. But look, I love how preserving democracy trumps ahead 4 points. People aren't dumb, even if the Democrats think they are. I could go on and on and on. But after this week, there should be no doubt that everything, and I mean everything Biden promised to do, is failing us. On the economy, with foreign policy, and as you saw this week, in the culture. The snowflake students at Columbia may be able to get their exams canceled, but Biden's final is coming up in November. And right now, he's headed for a big, fat F. And that's The Angle.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.